It's so funny, I have to give all these measurements for my fitting, but I do not have a measuring tape. I have the hard kind. So story time, I have finally garnered up enough energy to do this rant. Expectations versus reality. Mushroom soup is 1人1口 because only the first dish came. I can taste the earth. Expectations versus reality. It's super thick. It's so cool. I am making lunch today. This is a huge portobello mushroom that my mother-in-law gave me. I don't have capsicums, so I'm just gonna put some like pork belly slices. This is my vegetable dish, spinach with goji berries. What I did was separate the stem and the leaf because they cook at different timings. I've got goji berries that I've washed, and in here we've got oyster sauce, salt, pepper, sesame oil, and Chinese cooking wine. Bon appetit! So I've got my chicken joy chicken breast. I love them. So easy, just pop them in the air fryer. It's already marinated. My portobello mushrooms and my spinach, and of course some brown rice. I went grocery shopping today and I bought some vegetables, some fruits, and I've decided to make myself a Korean feast. It looks very, very yummy. Dun, 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 dun. This was actually left over from Sunday's lunch. My mother-in-law made it, so she froze a portion for me. And I'm so happy I got my half split pot from Bruno. It's so handy. This is to commemorate Korean food since I'm supposed to be in Korea now and I am not. I'm very, very bummed about it still. I'll fill you guys in tomorrow when I feel better, but today is just a shitty day. So I'm just gonna eat. It's hot for one because why not? Ooh, yummy. Okay, so story time. I have finally garnered up enough energy to do this rant. Basically, long story short, I wasn't able to go to Seoul. I was supposed to be at the Money Heist Red Carpet today with Netflix. And it's really such a big opportunity because I'm such a big fan of Netflix and you know I love Korea. I was able to see all the Korean stars up close. So I'm very sad that my PCR test came back positive despite recovering from COVID 1 month ago. And honestly, I already kind of knew that this might happen because Sarah, if you guys remember my previous vlog, that was what exactly happened to her as well. Like she had COVID 3 weeks before our trip to Korea, and because Korea requires a negative PCR for you to enter the country, she had remnants of the virus still in her body, so it was picked up by the PCR. And I'm quite shocked that a lot of people don't know that if you do a PCR test, you can still detect virus up to 2 to 3 months after you recover. But that doesn't mean that you are still contagious because I'm obviously negative on my ART tests and I did the entire 7 days of quarantine and everything. I'm definitely not contagious. In fact, I'm the least susceptible to getting the virus because it's not even been 90 days since I was exposed to it, you know. But anyway, good news is Korea doesn't require you to do a PCR anymore to enter, but an ART. The catch is though, you have to take a PCR when you touch down there. And my biggest worry was if I test negative on my ART, which I know I will, and I fly all the way there and I test positive on the PCR, which is a 50-50, there is a chance that I will get quarantined for 7 days, which I cannot afford to because I have a live stream this coming Saturday, which I have to, by hook or by crook, be back for because I already promised them, you know, that I would do the job. So that was like the biggest thing, because I was like scurrying to see whether or not they finally would accept recovery memos, and everybody was telling me different things. But in the end, the client and we both decided that we should just follow the protocol, which is what was listed on the government website. Like, we'll just take it that they will not accept the recovery memo regardless of whether or not you're negative on your ART or not. Because there are people that said that, you know, they were negative on their ART before flying, but positive on their PCR, and they accepted the recovery memo in just a few days. Unfortunately, my trip was only for 2.5 days. I wouldn't have enough time for them to delay. If they didn't accept my recovery memo within those 2.5 days, I wouldn't be able to fly back to Singapore for my live stream, and that would be the biggest disaster ever. So that's why I decided not to go. Yeah. Sorry for the rant, but I'm here in Singapore and I treated myself to Korean food yesterday just so that I can wallow in self-pity. I've just been super slow with my trips this year, I feel. Okay, I'm gonna get ready and do my thingy. See you guys later. It's so funny, I have to give all these measurements for my fitting, but I do not have a measuring tape. I have the hard kind, which I use for my house reno. So this is how detailed it is, you see. Measurement chart, everything like this. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna use this something soft so that I can measure it, and then I'll put it on this to do it. 29.5 cm. I gotta measure my neck. Why would you need my neck measurement? I don't know, but okay, like here. So I went to tapao tamjai samgor. I got tomato soup. Hey, why is there no chives? Maybe I'm watching Shooting Stars. It's quite nice. I really like Yi Song Kyung. Dinner time. We are having Noodle Star K. I like this place for their naengmyeon. I think this is the only place in Singapore with like legit naengmyeon. A lot of places don't even serve it, I feel. But my first time ordering their kimchi jeon, and they have jjajangmyeon. Oh my god, the chicken looks good! $38 and there's too much food. Ooh, 맛있겠다. 전 어때? 전 어때? 아직도 안 먹어. 진짜? Alright, today is a Saturday and I am on my way to Suntec City because I'm doing a live stream, a catwalk live stream on the runway with Atome. And actually I didn't really tell many people at all about it, so a bit nervous that there'll be nobody coming to watch. And Matt also didn't know about it, so he made plans with our friends at home to play mahjong. Mildly freaking out, but we can do it. Let's just have fun, okay? And I am really early, so I'm just gonna go there earlier and prepare. They did tell me that I have a hair and makeup artist on standby, but just in case I didn't have time, I did my own. So the makeup artist can just like add on whatever from there. Backstage. Chaos, but we ready. Done with the live stream and we're eating zitano. I look really extra with this hair. Right, I look very extra with this hair, right? How what do I do? You look like I look like Mari Mari Excuse me. Yeah, I look like some 歌台 singer. We wiped it out! Sorry, I'm eating first. Ooh, let's try it. Nice. Not bad.
It's spicy.
Not really. But Bing, be careful. Wow! Finally come to try Taste of Thailand in person. Look at all this. It's a Sunday night and we are in the airport because it's Ash's final day in Singapore and she's flying to Brisbane for her uni, and I thought I would see her off. It's kind of late and tomorrow is a work day, so I'm feeling really sleepy. Say bye! Bye to the vlog. Our little Ashley is going to Brisbane to study. So, yeah, very sad. Morning! Mondays are the worst. Anyway, today I've got a new intern joining us, so I'm very excited, and I have come to the office 30 minutes earlier because I wanted to chope seats for everybody. That's the thing about hot desking. I love the flexibility, but sometimes it's not a guarantee that the entire team can sit together, and because of that we often have to be separated, and I really don't like to be separated from my girls, and I don't like to see them separated as well. So today I'm gonna be a big mama hen to go and grab all the seats for everybody. It's a Monday and it's really tough to drag myself out of bed this morning. Oh, I want to talk about my lip color. Like, this is the new Fenty lip color. Let me get it for y'all and show you the packaging.
A few moments later.
10,000 years later. This one! It's actually the Pousticle. This is in Strawberry Sangria. Comes with a dough food applicator like this, and it's actually really pigmented. It actually leaves a stain, so if I lick it off, like, okay, yeah, some of the color went away, but this is actually a stain, and it's actually very like glossy. I'll be back. And I bought Holland for the team. It's very funny, all of us got the same drink, which is lychee oolong tea with honey pearls. I'm gonna leave the name here. Please go and try it, it's really good. It's really refreshing, and I always go for like 0% sugar because it's sweet enough. Go for the honey pearls. Off for work dinner, and I'm wearing Naomi. Tonight's dinner is at Caffe Fernet. I have been wanting to visit after so many years of not going. I'm finally meeting my friend Sabrina there tonight, and I love the view, so thank God I get to see it in daylight. I got seated here, such a nice spot. And they have a really good cacio e pepe. Look at Cher's ban mian. It has tripled in size. It's okay. Let's see. It's a surprise. Ooh, where's my meat?
That one's meat.
This is veg.
This is meat.
Oh yeah, chicken.
Okay.
Today Cheryl will do the ordering. Mushroom soup is 一人一口 because only the first dish came. Okay, but it looks legit though, and they increase their prices so much here, unfortunately. But the food is good. I can taste the earth.